In this video, I will show you how to transform this Halloween mask into that amazing, grotesque, creepy creature. Okay, so first of all, sorry for that, but I deleted the footage that shows you how I re-sculpt the mask. I don't have the footage, I lost it, I deleted it accidentally. I will make it up to you in the next videos. Okay, so basically the paint I'm using is acrylic paint that I mix with alcohol and also a little bit of water. So this in the airbrush flows great. I started with flesh tone, so adding flesh tone all over, and after that, next step is using some red. Depending on what I'm doing, sometimes the paint is more diluted, sometimes less. I'm gonna add more alcohol and more water if I want something more translucent, and I'm gonna add less if I want something more opaque. As you can see here, there was a lot of red added. What I'm gonna do right after that, I'm gonna reblend it with flesh tone. I'm not covering all the way the red, I'm keeping some. Having a second coat of flesh tone all over this reblends the excess of red that I had. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some translucent white. So this is gonna reblend, but also highlight some areas that I want to be more highlighted, I guess. After that, I need some contrast, so I'm gonna go with some dark brown. I usually apply darker tones to deeper areas, so this will give more depth to the sculpture. Another thing that I like to do is use some very clear translucent yellow and spray heavily all over the place. What it does, not only it helps for blending all the colors, but what I find out is adding some yellow like that seems to make all the previous tints kind of stand out. They stand out more, they get more noticeable. So here I added also a little flesh tone to blend again. You always want to go back and blend, but not blend too much, because if you blend too much, you hide everything. Airbrushing gives realism, but sometimes it's not organic enough. So sometimes you have to come back with paintbrushes and sponges and splatters. So here what I'm doing, I'm using the sponge and I'm using water with just a little bit of white. And what I'm doing, I'm sponging in some areas a little bit more, some areas a little bit less. It blends, but it also brings some highlights in some places. Here I'm doing the same thing, but with some blue. A little bit of blue, a lot of water. There's no alcohol here, because if I sponge with alcohol, it's gonna dilute the whole face. And now that I'm satisfied with pretty much the overall skin tones, it's time for fine-tuning eyes, fine-tuning teeth, fine-tuning gum. Right now I'm going with the white. Okay, and here I'm brushing red for the gum. As you can see, the paint is mixed again with water. Not so much, but a little bit, because if it's pure paint, it's just gonna cover the whole thing and it's not realistic. As you can see too, I'm going with the eyes. Some red, some purple, always mixed with water to have transparency. That's I think the term for it is called a wash. Right here it's like dark purple mixed with a lot of water. I go on with this on the gum, and as you can see, you keep the red under but this is gonna tint in some areas, tint more, tint less. With the brush, I'm gonna add here and there a little bit of translucent dark purple. I am applying it in deep areas like wrinkles and stuff. And I want it to be really subtle, but still there, you know? This is the final touches that bring realism to the paint job. So you add a little, you sponge, you let it dry, you don't let it dry, you keep it there, you remove a little, you add a little. There's no exact science, you go on the feeling. Sometimes it's like, oh wow, sometimes it's like, ah, damn, I messed it up. I hate myself. You just experiment, you go with the flow, you play around, you want some texture, you want some realism. And here I must go back with the airbrush and flesh tone because maybe I added a little too much purple. As you can see here, I think we're pretty good. I think we're good. We're good. You see? I think that here we got something realistic, creepy, you know, not perfect, but very expressive. You've got expressiveness, you've got texture, scary flesh tone. You've got your purples, you've got your yellows, you've got your brown, you've got your reds. So I think here I'm satisfied with it, and going further, I'm afraid I'll fuck it up. So now it's time for glossing the eyes, glossing the teeth, and glossing the gum. What I use is a Mod Podge. I like using Mod Podge because it's water-based. After that, you can clean your brush with water. So Mod Podge, water-based, very cheap, $3 at the dollar store. So here, adding a wig to give it some personality, some creepier aspect to it. So now we're just gonna wait for the Mod Podge to dry. Oh, what the? Okay, so here, as you can see, the Mod Podge had dried. So you've got the gloss over the eyes, you've got the gloss over teeth, over gum. I think we're good here. I mean, Jack-o'-lantern got a very nice makeover. It's not Jack-o'-lantern anymore, it's Jack holy shit, you know? So I think it's good. What do you think? I'd like to know in the comment. In the previous videos, I was only adding music. I decided to add my voice because I had some people in the comments that said, please explain your work. I'm like, ah, damn, explain my work with my bad French accent. I don't know about that. I'm open to that. If this is gonna give me 3,000 views because my voice is so sexy. Here I tried out some different viewing angles. On some angles, it's like it looks really good. Some other angles, it's okay. But some angles, it's like, oh wow, this is like creepy stuff. Not 100% realistic, but creepy as hell, you know? It does the job. It does the job. I'm kind of happy with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. So like, subscribe, leave comments, and thank you very much, everyone, and have a great day.